Hey guys, and welcome back to Day to Day Christians. Today, we're going to make a start working our way through the Bible. And there's no better place to start than the very beginning, the first book of the Bible. And today we're going to be looking at the first page of that book. And it's in Genesis. And we're going to be looking at chapter 1 and the beginning of chapter 2. So grab your Bible, open it up to the first page, and let's get into it. Let's read the first paragraph. And it goes like this. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without void and form, and darkness was over the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Now, your Bible might say something a little bit different, with different translations and versions, but they all have the same meaning. So let's delve into what is being said here. The first three words are really important. In the beginning. This is crucial to Christian philosophy, that the universe had a beginning, that before God created the universe and all of the creation as we know it, there was no time, no space, and no matter. So that's really important. This is revolutionary to say that in the beginning, as in there was a beginning, like someone knew way back when this was written in the Dead Sea Scrolls, that there was a beginning to the universe. Now, the other thing that's really important here to see is it gives us a little overview as to what existed or what was there before creation and what God existed in. So it says here that the earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And what this means is that God existed within a dark, watery chaos, that there was no light, there was no matter, and there was just Him. All right, let's get into creation and the creation story. In the first page in Genesis, we can see the 7 days that God created everything that we know and everything that exists today. So let's get straight into it. So on the first day, God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light and saw that it was good. Now on the second day, God created the expanse of waters. On the third day, God creates land. And not only does He create land, but He also brings about vegetation, plants, fruit trees, and all the things of the earth. Now on the fourth day, God said, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the heavens to separate the day from the night." What He's talking about there is the stars in the sky, the sun, even the moon, everything that's above us was created on the fourth day. On the fifth day, God said, "Let the waters swarm with swarms of living creatures, and let the birds fly above the earth across the expanse of the heavens." So we can see that the heavens meaning the sky, because in the language that is being used here, there was no word for sky. So when we say the heavens, then that means the sky above us or the stars. And then when you see the expanse of heaven, then that literally means where God resides. Now on the sixth day, God created all the living creatures and the livestock and the creeping things and beasts of the earth. And not only did He create all the living creatures and beasts of the earth, He also created us. And this is what it says in verse 26. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over the livestock, and over the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth." And chapter 7 goes on to say, "So God created man in His own image. In the image of God He created him, male and female. He created them. And God blessed them, and God said to them, 'Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion. And to this he said it was very good. And that was the 6th day. On the 7th day, God rested. And so God blessed the 7th day and made it holy. Interestingly enough, on the 7th day, it's the only verse, it's the only day that it's not written here that there was morning and evening and that the day had come to completion. But let's go back to summarize a few of the important things that has happened through the first page of the Bible. We can see the creation of the heavens and the earth. So the heavens being sky and the earth being what God calls the land mass that he created. He also called the light and the dark day and night within the first page. He said on each day after every creation that it was good. You can see in your Bible as you're going through everything he creates, he says that he saw it was good. But then after he created humans in his image, he said that this was very good. This is really important. God rested on the 7th day and there's no beginning or end. So in the first page, we have a narrative as to how the creation of everything that we know and that exists today happened. And it happened over a period of 7 days, going from the creation of light, water, matter, and heaven, or making a divide between what exists in the material world and what exists in God's kingdom, and land mass, the vegetation, plants, fruit, the stars in the sky, and the sun and the moon, the living creatures of the water, the living creatures on the land, and then lastly, God created us, humans in his image, and that he said that was very good. And then on the 7th day, God rested. So we have the narrative here for how creation came to pass. There's an order here for the progression of how God created everything that has come to in existence. And when he separated his kingdom to the earthly kingdom, and when we were created, and what he thought was good and what he thought was very good. And he thought we were very good, which is the first initial part of the Bible that you can really see God's love and affection towards his creation. So that's the first page of Genesis. There's a lot more that can be broken down there, but we're going to leave it at that for now. In the next videos, we'll be continuing through Genesis, going into the story of Adam and Eve and the introduction of sin into the world. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me what you'd like to hear. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now, and God bless.